Ever wondered how you can calculate the height of a mountain without climbing it? Or how GPS can pinpoint your location with such crazy accuracy? What about how computers rotate images or how electronic music mimics a real guitar? The answer lies in the incredible world of trigonometry, the math of triangles, angles, and sides. In today's video, we're diving into the basics of trigonometry, its fascinating history, and how it's secretly running the world around us. Let's get started. First off, what is trigonometry? Simply put, it's the study of the relationship between the angles and sides of triangles. But don't be fooled, this isn't just about classroom triangles. Trigonometry is everywhere. Engineers use it to design bridges and skyscrapers. Scientists use it to measure distances to stars. GPS, totally trigonometry. And if you've ever heard a song created with electronic instruments, that's trigonometry in action too. Imagine you're standing at the base of a mountain. You want to know how tall it is, but you don't have time to climb it. By measuring the angle between your line of sight and the ground, and using trigonometry, you can calculate the height without ever leaving the ground. Science for the win. Let's take a quick trip back in time. Over 1800 years ago, an astronomer named Ptolemy wrote the first major book on trigonometry in Alexandria, Egypt. He created tables of numbers, called trigonometric ratios, to calculate the positions of stars and planets. And get this, Ptolemy also used trigonometry to draw one of the first maps of the world as he knew it. Back then, people had to look up these ratios in giant books. Thankfully, today we've got calculators and computers to do the heavy lifting for us. Fast forward to the 19th century, French mathematician Jean Fourier discovered that all musical sounds could be broken into simple tones, using, you guessed it, trigonometry. This discovery allows us to recreate the sounds of instruments electronically. The beats you hear in your favorite pop song. Trigonometry is behind the scenes making it all possible. But before we dive too deep into modern applications, let's revisit one of the OG contributors to trigonometry, Pythagoras. This guy wasn't just a mathematician, he was also a philosopher and founded a secret society dedicated to politics, astronomy, and math. Cool, right? Now, here's his famous theorem in action. In any right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse, that's the longest side, equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides. The formula looks like this. C equals a squared plus b squared.
If you were to draw a square on each of the sides, and we, let's say, give these sides names A, B, and C, and we're going to draw a square, you'll find that the square of each side would give, of the other two sides would be equal to C squared.
Trigonometry might sound intimidating, but it's actually one of the most useful branches of math you'll ever come across. It helps us measure, map, and navigate. It's how GPS knows where you are and how engineers build massive structures. And yes, it's even responsible for your favorite songs. So next time someone asks, when will I ever use trigonometry? You'll have plenty of answers.